For today's video, I am doing round one of a camera shootout for the OnePlus 3, the Samsung Galaxy S7, the LG G5, and the HTC 10. This is going to be an outdoor test for photos. For most of the day today, it was blue sunny skies. I was at my cousin's house earlier this afternoon and they had a bunch of bikes and other toys, so there were a lot of colors to play with, so I decided to take pictures of that. All four phones were taken with HDR on. All four phones were also taken in their native resolution. All four of these shots came out looking excellent. If you owned any of these phones, I'm sure you'd be happy with the results, but because we have four to compare, we can kind of break down each phone's characteristics. The OnePlus 3 does a good job getting the colors right. The bikes are in good focus and so is the rest of the background. The HTC 10 shows pretty good color as well. Like all my other shots I've taken with the 10, it tends to shoot on the warmer side, giving off more of a yellow tint. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but it sticks out when comparing to my other shots. The G5 is easy to point out because of its native 16:9 size. The bikes are in good focus here, but it's the only one out of the four that softens the background. You can see the grass and the shrubbery in the back is just not as detailed as my other pictures. And finally, the S7 provides an excellent shot as well. Here, everything seems to pop out whether it's focused on the bikes or deep in the background. I think a lot of that has to do with the way Samsung processes its pictures. It's as if it's made to sharpen the entire picture to get a little more pop out of it. In this second set of pics, we have more of the same. All four seem to do a great job outdoors in sunlight, each bearing its own unique color profile. This time, all four produced focus shots whether in the foreground or background. The things that stick out to me the most is the HTC 10's yellowish tint, and the G5 looks a tad too over sharpened here. My two favorites here are the OnePlus 3 and the HTC 10. The camera gives off richer tones of yellow, orange, and red. The G5 and S7 both look good but seem a bit more washed out. All four of these shots were taken against the sun. The one that sticks out to me the most is the G5, as it's way too bright. Here, the G5 again exhibits an overly bright picture, washing out the red of the bike. The HTC 10 continues with its yellow side of things. The OnePlus 3 and the S7 are the most appealing for me here. In this final set, the OnePlus 3 gives off a pretty good representation of accurate color. The HTC 10 looks way too bright, neon almost. The G5 does the same with too high of a brightness, overexposed even, and the S7 gives off more of a deeper green, but I prefer this one over the rest. All four of these phones, for the most part, seem to do a good job in daylight. It only becomes apparent when you're really putting these phones side by side to compare and contrast how they do against one another. I never had a problem focusing a shot on any of these phones. Well, you know what, I initially did with the HTC 10, but its camera update since has squashed that. For today's pictures though, it was a one and done type thing. Took a shot, moved on to the next. The OnePlus 3 and the Samsung Galaxy S7 seem to have similar color profiles here. The HTC 10 offers good pictures, but I'm just not a big fan of its yellowing. The G5 offers great shots too, but today had a tendency to overexpose under different areas of sunlight. At the end of the day though, the real decision is what looks best for you. These camera phones will provide a pretty good base of consistency under direct sunlight, under daylight, that is the HTC 10, G5, and S7. I can't speak for the OnePlus 3 yet because it's still too new for me to place it under that category. But from what I'm seeing, from what I've done today, I'm a happy camper. We'll do a second round of shots tomorrow.
That's so funny. I'm hungry. Cora, that's not food.